Good evening, I'm Andrew Carlson, and tonight I'd like to share a little with you about my job, the primary function of which is based in communication, so it's a little easier to talk about a typical day rather than a particular moment. Again, I work at Ion Television at the network facility, and I remotely monitor about 65 local stations around the country, and my job is to not only communicate with the local engineers, but to report any issues that we have going on. So typically these guys will go to their transmitter sites on a daily basis, the tower that broadcasts the signal, and they have to work in and around a lot of high voltage equipment. So one of the necessary functions is a safety precaution where they contact me in some way, call me, email me, let me know that they're on site so that I don't take any remote action, that this could lead to serious bodily injury. So that happens constantly. I also am concerned with resolving issues. If they're on site, if they're off site. If they're off site, then I'm going to try to remotely resolve the issue myself. If they're on site, then I at least want to contact them and make sure that they're aware of the problem. If I'm taking remote action and I'm successful, I'm notifying them of the problem, I'm generating a report for trending and tracking purposes later on. If I'm unsuccessful, then I'm contacting them again, and they're going to set expectations for me about how long it's going to take, what they may end up having to do. And so all of this is also going into the reports. There's a lot of back and forth between the engineers, especially if we have an ongoing issue. I'm constantly talking with them, other engineers, getting updates, writing reports, emailing these reports out to the people that need to be aware of them. If an issue is taking an exceptionally long time to fix, then this is where I need to actually start reporting these things to executives, sales and marketing teams, content distribution and commercial departments, occasionally financial and legal departments, depending on what the issue is. But we need to be prepared for revenue that we're losing, how to make up for programming that's not being aired, households that are losing our signal. So I write a lot of reports, a lot of written reports, a lot of verbal communication over the phone. Sometimes I do have face-to-face conversations with other engineering departments we have here in the facility. These guys are support engineers. They're the best that we have. They support the guys in the field. They help troubleshoot. They will travel to the site and help fix a problem. There's a lot of communication back and forth between us and them and the local staff, and sometimes we're the go-between between them and the local staff. There's a lot going on, and all of this is tracked in these reports, and there's a lot of communication back and forth. So you really need to understand that what's unnecessary and what is necessary information, so that we can keep the lines of communications running smoothly and quickly and as efficiently as possible. So this is basically a typical day for me, and thanks for watching.